Today I was able to share all my Portrait of a Learner and my competencies that we've learned over this whole year.
We had an exhibition of learning that I hosted in my classroom.
So we started the year with digital portfolios so that they could showcase their artifacts of Portrait of a Learning.
I wanted to bring anybody I could from the district to come in and meet my kids. A high level of district members, academic coaches, tech coaches.
Today we presented our digital portraits of the learners to any adults that was invited. And we basically just reflected on our whole learning of the whole year from Q1 to Q4.
For them to be able to verbalize to anybody, they don't know these adults who came in, but yet they're calm, they're poised, articulate, able to say, this is what I'm proud of, this is why I am proud of this work, here's evidence of that learning. I don't think it can get much better than that.
My one takeaway is how well I've been able to excel in everything, because at the beginning of the year, I was very low compared to now. I was not able to collaborate with people as well as I am able to now, and my critical thinking has gone way up.
The one thing I really took out of this experience are the portrait competencies that we learned, like critical thinking, communication, collaboration, adaptability, global citizen, so just stuff like that.
I've been able to critically think so much more. I've been able to answer questions very in depth. I've been able to just show every single part and step of my thinking way better than I have ever been able to.
So today was a combined effort between the English department, Hillary Johannes's 9th grade. She had the clear vision of the Portrait of a Learner competencies. What she didn't have was the technology component, and that's where our department, the Ed Tech department, came in. So we started the year with digital portfolios, a little bit more innovative than creating digital portfolios, and that was the use of a custom chatbot. So we used that, we implemented it in her classroom so that the students could actually chat with the chatbot and get specific feedback on their Portrait of a Learner competencies. So it was very successful. It was a very successful proof of concept, something that we're hoping that we could continue on in the future.
CUSD is a district of choice, and Portrait of a Learner is all about choices. There's more than one way to show mastery of a goal, and Portrait of a Learner supports that opportunity of choice. They connect perfectly.
Chandler already has a reputation of scholars and an academic reputation that kind of is outstanding across the state of Arizona. So we know that academically and grade-wise we prepare students. But the Portrait of a Learner framework and the Portrait of a Learner initiative really prepares students beyond that. It prepares them for real life.
Portrait of a Learner, those competencies, critical thinking, for example, global citizen, for example, were selected by our community, teachers, parents, students, that this is what is valuable and this is what they need when they move forward. And so to be able to implement that with them now as they are freshmen and to build that, that's why this is so critical.
It prepares them for those soft skills that many employers are looking for and things that can't be measured by a diploma, by a report card. I think that Chandler has it right. I think that we have both components. We have the academic component for sure, but we're also preparing students for those real life skills.
All of these different adults to come in and see that this is what kids are capable of, and that these students can verbalize their learning in such a powerful way is a win. It's a big win. Experience, not only for the kids, but for our adults as well, can see that let's take that next step forward. Portrait of a Learner is the thing we need to be focusing on as we move forward in education.
I feel happy in a way and excited to see how I've gone from not wanting to work with other people, wanting to do assignments on my own to make sure I've been doing them good, and I always thought that mine's already perfect.
I see these elements helping me in my future, in other classes and in my life.
But being able to share this with everybody else, it's made me understand that working with other people and critically thinking makes my work better, and also helps them and makes them better.
Helps me have skills that I can apply throughout my life wherever I go.
Portrait of a Learner is the thing moving forward in education because it expands what it looks like to be successful for a student.
These are soft skills that all students are going to need no matter what they choose after high school.
A student may have not been successful in a traditional classroom setting. They may not have been successful in the one way of learning that was offered for them. But if we can open it up and offer a variety of learning opportunities, you're going to engage more students. There's going to be more opportunity to be successful as a result, and that's what we want for our kids. Moving forward, kids need exposure to this kind of work because we want them to be successful after high school, and these are the kinds of things that they need.